Then I had to sit and really think about what is going on in my life. I felt the weight of the world for me to do great.
Hey, what's up, 1428 family? It's Dondre Brown here to help you invest in your family, your finances, and your future. Dropping another investment video specifically about penny stocks. I've been hearing people in the comment section ask me questions about investing and how reliable are penny stocks. So what I want to do is I want to kind of talk a little bit about some penny stocks, but also let you know what your plan should be going into this week with your penny stocks. But before that, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, and follow me on social media. My investment journey has just begun for me personally, especially using things like Robinhood. I just got Webull, so I'm going to be engaging more in Webull, but also bringing that information to you, and then opening up the comment section in this channel for you to bring me information. Again, I started investing. I've gotten even more intentional and serious about it in the last few months. And you'll see the results of that as I go into my portfolio, but more importantly, encouraging you to overcome some of those fears of investing. Sometimes the numbers may scare you, the lingo may scare you, you may scare you, your friends may scare you, but I'm here to show you, listen, just jump in, do not be afraid. Just learn some of these things. And sometimes you have to learn through some of your losses, but when you profit and gain that success, that will outweigh any temporary loss that you experience with the stock market. But you have to be wise. You have to do your due diligence and trust but verify. But what I want to do is I want to jump into my portfolio and talk a little bit about penny stocks. So I am not your financial advisor, so I encourage you to understand when it comes to penny stocks, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing, but you should literally take advantage of the fact that it's your money and do what you need to do, right? Some of these things you may be like, look, I don't agree with, and or you may do research and come to your own conclusion or strategy. That is fine. Please share that in the channel. Again, our goal with this channel is to make sure that you're in a position where you're not only receiving knowledge, but you're able to give some knowledge too, because there are things that I want to learn from you as well. But let's jump in. So when we talk about penny stocks, one of the things we have to know that is penny stocks are highly volatile, meaning that they have some high risk, right? They also have high reward depending on how you play your penny stocks, or penny poppers, how I like to refer to them on this channel. So sometimes people say, okay, so how should I invest my first $100? How should I invest my first $200? How should I learn how to invest? In my honest opinion, through my experience in investing, I would say start with at least $100, right? You want to enter the market so that you can learn. Don't you get frustrated when someone tries to teach you something and you're not involved in it, so you kind of don't get it, right? If that is you, then you should be the type of person that wants to put in $100, put in a couple dollars to learn more about the market, to be able to move the screen up and down, to understand what it means to say investing. What do these green arrows mean, right? So put in a little bit of money. But if you are a person that has about $1,000 to $5,000, you should diversify your portfolio. So if you have about $100 to $500, don't worry about too much of diversification. Focus on behavior and mindset, right? Behavior and mindset, meaning this is an emotional game. Investing is an emotional game. You can invest $100 into a penny stock today and then want to pull it once you get a couple percentages of profit, right? Is that the best strategy or plan for you? Who knows? Or you could be losing by a couple percentage points and you want to just pull your money. Always remember this. Once you sell your loss, you really lost, right? You can recover if you don't sell. And again, I'll put more of that information and strategies in the channel. But let's go back to penny stocks. So again, when we think about penny stocks, understand that that allows you to buy more shares because it's cheaper, right? The profit margin may or may not be greater. Just focus on the fact that you can buy more shares. So let me show you an example. So let's look at Zomedica, right? Zomedica. I put in $14,000, right? Or $1,400. And the average cost was $1. Today's return was almost $300. and then my total return was $632, right? Yes, that is $1,400, but you shouldn't focus on that. You should focus on the percentage of return, meaning that if you put in $100, you can get a 24% return. If you put in $200, you can get a total return of 73%, depending on when you bought the stock, right? So let's see when I bought this stock. I bought it on January 19th, and today is February 7th. So less than a month, I was able to have a total return of $632, right? One thing I tell people who are investing small amounts, a profit is a profit is a profit. So start small, learn your plan and strategy, which could be 10% profit. So you see that total return percentage that says 73%. Maybe yours is 10%. Maybe yours is 50%. The long and the short is you can receive some gain if you hold your penny stocks. Let's take a look at another one. SNDL. This is a pretty popular marijuana stock that I've been encouraging people to invest in because this is a long-term hold for me personally, because it has so much room to run, especially as marijuana becomes legal in more than just a few states that it's legal in the US. Total return is $543. If you look at this stock in like the last month, right, it has some ups, it has some downs. Your emotions are important, meaning that when it goes down, don't sell. You want to buy, right? So there are ways that you can capitalize with penny stocks. Another one, Tonix Pharmaceuticals. It's up 26%. You want to, again, position yourself to buy these shares as low as you can get them and then allow them to run up. But that's emotion, that's patience, and that's strategy. So if you have a low amount of money and you're new to investing, or even if you're not so new to investing, those are the things you want to focus on. It can be very challenging emotionally not to pull or have the fear of missing out. So you want to run in and try to buy things and then get mad at the market. Slow down, right? But speaking of penny poppers, here are the 3 penny poppers that I think you should take a look at. You should add them to your watch list. If you have Robinhood, you can just click this thing at the top right. It's like a check mark at the top right corner. And Tonix Pharmaceuticals, Zomedica, IDX, and SNDL. You should take a look at all 4 of these penny stocks and consider, do your research, right? Look at the price targets. If you are someone who hasn't looked at charts and are intimidated about looking at the charts, do some research. Look at Yahoo Finance. Do a Google search. Look at pennystocks.com. Start to read up on some of these stocks and build that relationship with them so you can determine if that's something you want to invest in. But again, these are a few that have been running. They have a lot more room to run, and I encourage you to get in them as soon as you can, but as low as you can, right? So again, hopefully that was helpful for you, especially when we're talking about penny stocks. I'll talk more about growth stocks, dividend stocks, because again, ultimately you want to diversify your portfolio and have a diverse strategy when you're investing. But for me, I'm growing in those spaces. So I have some growth stock, I have some dividend stock, but then I also have some penny poppers. And these are popping for me. As you can see, I'm up 600, 500, 300 in a few. And I put in about 14, 12, etc. So yeah, hopefully you like this information. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, follow me on social media. Next week, I'm looking to buy the dip in a couple of these and continue to let them run, because again, my goal is to max my profit and make sure that when I sell these, I'm selling them at the right point and not selling them based off my feeling, but based off my strategy. So again, hopefully you have a great day or night. And if you like this video, best believe you're going to see me in the next one. Peace.